all time. Nobody in the world can beat my spectacular magic. My name is Harry Houdini. I was born in Budapest, Hungary on March 24, 1874, and my real name is Eric Weiss. I moved a lot when I was a kid because my father could not keep his job as a rabbi. My family came to America when I was 8 years old. I never had much time for school, but I always made time for sports. At the age of 12, I ran away from my family to make money. I eventually ended up in New York. There I used my spare time to perform magic at dime museums and fairs. I married a girl named Bess, but her mother refused to accept me because of my religion. Bess and I did not have children, although I do love them, and I continued to be a great athlete and stayed in shape for my shows. When it came to tricks, Bess told me what to do, and I got annoyed. Sometimes she got mad at me for not accepting her ideas, and she would not appear with me for the show. Also, every year I gave her less credit for her impact on my show. My mother was also a big part of my life and influenced me too. So why am I so famous? First off, I showed how other people's tricks were done to make my show appear even greater. I was friends with other magicians, but I kept a safe distance so they couldn't steal any of my tricks. I'm the greatest I am known as the Handcuffed King because of how I could escape locks and traps. The reason they believe my show is because the police check and strip me for any keys to make sure I am for real. But if I were ever to get stuck in a trap, there would be someone there to free me. I hide keys in places where nobody would find them to be able to escape traps, and I learned how to untie knots with my toes from an armless man and how to swallow things and regurgitate them from an acrobat. I spend all my money on my shows to make the acts more dazzling. I failed only once to escape a lock because it was not in working order. One of my most famous escapes was the Bean Giant handcuffs. Captain Bean of Boston offered to pay me $500 if anyone can escape them and tell the secret. I won, but I forfeited the cash so I would not have to reveal the secret. Once I learned how to escape a straitjacket, I headed to my show, and I also jumped off waters. I jumped off waters with locks on in the 45 degrees waters. It once was said that I paid another man to help me escape a jail. I had to show a judge how I did it to be able to keep myself famous. On October 31st, 1926, Halloween Day, I died due to a ruptured appendix. I refused to seek medical help because I knew the show had to go on. I died soon after my performance. I always will be the greatest magician known.